saying hello today on a gorgeous August the 3rd, 2012 from the beautiful area of Clarington, about an hour east of Toronto. I'm here with Eric Bowman, who together with his wife, who's right here, Jenny is here with, what's the doggy's name?
Jasper.
Jasper, okay. And we're here at Gallery on the Farm, is that correct?
That's right.
And we've already had a look at your beautiful store. But not only do you have an actual store with art and edible products and all sorts of art products, but you also have animals here. What kind of animals do you have?
We have Highland, Belle de Galloway, which is the unique ones, and they actually belong to my wife.
Oh, okay.
As a birthday present.
Oh, nice.
7 years ago. Everybody thought I was crazy, but she loved it.
Oh, okay. So these are all cattle, different types of cattle.
Yes, and I also have red and black Angus. And Murray Greys, Herefords, and Jews. So
and these cattle are raised for
organically fed grass.
Organically fed. So they're beef cattle.
They're beef cattle, and they're for meat, for the consumer that comes to our farm. And
great.
We educate them about
Very
farming.
nice. So where are we headed?
Right now we're out in the pasture where my wife's Highland cattle, and that's what those are over there. The Scottish Highlands. They're the ones that stop the traffic.
Yeah, those are the ones that attract the people from the road.
They stop the traffic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Kodak moments. I shouldn't use the word Kodak, but it doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. But anyway, they're the ones that, they have the unique horns, and they call them buffaloes or oxens or anything else. After the Scottish Highlands. And
Scottish Highlands.
They look fierce and everything else, and they have a long shaggy coat. But actually, on humans, they're not that mean. They don't use their horns.
Oh, really?
On the cattle, there's a peck order, there's a boss. They're like humans. There's some mean ones and some good ones.
Yes.
Anyway, and then the other one we have that's unique is a Belle de Galloway up there.
So these are different here.
No, these are Highlands.
These are still Highlands?
Basically, this is all the Highlands, and the one up there that has a black, white stripe. The kids call it Oreo cookies.
Oh yeah.
She's a bit dirty, but. And then that's her little baby, and actually that's a crossbreed, because we had a Highland bull in here last year. So he's Highland Belle de Galloway.
Okay. So the red ones are still Scottish Highlands?
Yes.
Okay.
And they can be blondish color.
A little lighter,
ones, or they can be red, or they can be black.
And this striped one, the brown?
That's a Scottish Highland dad and a Belle de Galloway. That's mother, Belle de Galloway. So actually it's a pretty color, and it still has a little stripe. The stripe always carries through.
Oh, it does, yeah.
It's unique.
So these would all be females?
Oh, female, male.
Okay, so
male.
Do both male and female have horns?
Yes.
Okay.
Both and everybody thinks all the females are bulls, like even the people riding by on the bikes and everything. Oh, look at the bulls out there. No.
Exactly.
These are females.
Yeah.
No, and the horns can grow to be huge in size, and they can use it for scratching their back, or they can get right to the rear end. Oh, really? So actually, it's a
very flexible.
Versatile. As the longer the horns get, the more versatile it is. And they're a very tough breed. They'll spend all winter. They have the options.
They have a thick coat, huh?
Yes. Actually, it's not that thick.
No?
No. And usually the hair grows over the eyes, and that keeps the flies away. Actually, it's just the same as the guys with horses that put, I think, bags over their head.
Okay.
They do the same thing. So actually, and they're a very smart animal. They'll stay, and that's why I went and got them, because they're under those shade trees here.
Yeah.
They go under the shade trees during the heat of the day, the hot times of the day.
And this is what you lured them with?
A little bit green. But I didn't lure them. They weren't interested. They're too happy.
Oh,
they're full of grass. But sometimes, if they're around, then you can. That's like a chocolate bar to a kid.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's just a little bit green.
Okay.
You don't get it. So if you don't get something, then you get a chance to get something.
Yeah.
It's like a chocolate bar.
Really cool.
That's how because usually you can't. They'll outrun you. They're just like deer. They're fast.
Really? They're fast?
Oh, they're fast.
Now,
and they can turn on a dime too.
This dark one is a different one? That's an Angus.
Yes.
Okay.
She was a bit smaller, and we just let her have it as compared to the big ones. So there's black Angus, and that's what that is. And
it looks speckled right now on the camera, but the animal is just one color, because we've got light and shade.
On the udder.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
That's her, because the father was a red Angus. So that's her baby. Kind of weird.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So the red-haired one is her baby?
That's her baby.
Really? How many of these cattle do you have?
I have about 150, 160 head of cattle. So that's what it takes to to generate enough meat to
exactly.
keep my freezer meat going.
Okay.
So,
and how many of the cattle are turned over every year?
Okay, I have about 60 cows, so it takes a year and 18 to 20 months before the animals go to be butchered.
Mm-hmm.
So all my cows, only animals I butcher are the young animals. The old animals, when I replace them, goes to stockyards and
okay.
you have to go to some other store to eat them.
So the animals that you actually sell, they're quite young.
Yes, yeah, fairly young. So they're very tender. And then I also have there's a whole protocol being organic. So there's a whole thing, and even butchering and everything else has to go under my umbrella of my certification.
Okay.
So certification's a big thing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say I'm organic, but unless the word certified in front of it,
yeah,
it might be as
doesn't
good as
mean anything.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It costs me money, and I'm not going to lose that certification. So,
yeah.
And a lot of paperwork, and there's more than just hormones and antibiotics.
Exactly.
And different things like that. No GMO. There's a whole raft of things I'm not allowed. Or what I have to do, and I have to keep like a diary for the organic part of it. So
really?
It's pretty strict.
Now, the people that buy your beef, they would be general consumers? Would they be restaurants as well and wholesalers also?
No, most of it is consumers.
Consumers. So private individuals buying directly from the farm.
Yes. So they can buy a quart or half. Or most people don't have freezers anymore.
Yeah.
So what I give them is I hold a freezer.
Okay.
So I have a big walk-in freezer. So they can buy one steak if they want.
Oh, really? You could buy one steak?
One steak,
yeah.
Or 1 pound of ground beef.
Okay.
Like I'm not.
Very interesting.
Usually,
they're
when
so
they first
pretty.
Come, yeah, they are, and they're very gentle too.
Yeah. So pretty. Look at this face. Such pretty animals. And you don't have to be afraid of them.
No. They're scared of you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, there's a little calf. How old is this little one?
That one there, it would be maybe 2.5 months.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Really, really neat. Beautiful. Now, if people want to find out more...
There's one more little guy.
Okay.
Wherever that he is.
If people want to find out more about your operation and your farm, how do they find you on the internet?
GalleryOnTheFarm.com.
Very simple.
It's really all... And gallery, maybe my wife said, I paint.
Yeah.
So gallery.
We've seen your oil your oil paintings and your watercolors.
Yes. And also a gallery meaning a picture. I have 7 breeds of cattle.
Yes.
So
exactly.
That's what they do. So.
Thank you so much, Eric.
You're welcome.